Hello, what is up everyone? It is Marisa here, and today I'm talking about something super relevant in my life right now, which is college. Some of my favorite videos to kind of put up on my channel are advice videos because I just like the feeling of knowing that the content I'm putting out maybe is helping someone out there. That is what I'm doing today. Today I thought I would give some advice on college tours, so what to expect and just kind of my experience as well. I think the summertime is a really great time to kind of go on college tours. Okay, so it is summer now, but I just finished my junior year of high school. So last summer, the summer before my junior year, I did lots of college tours. I think I did probably around 10, maybe even 12. And then throughout the school year, I also went on tours, and then whenever my family kind of went somewhere and there was a college there, I would just go and look at it just to see what it was like. And I think the whole experience has really benefited me just because I know all my options. Before this, I had no idea what kind of college I wanted to go to because there's just so many options. I wasn't sure if I wanted a college town or something more urban. I didn't know whether I wanted a really big school or a smaller school. And another problem for me is that I'm not exactly 100% sure what I want to major in and everything like that. So it was just really hard for me to kind of pick schools that want to go to. But anyway, so now a year later, I've been on at least a dozen tours, official and non-official, and I've looked at lots of different types of colleges, and I kind of now have a better idea of where I want to go. With all this experience, I thought I would give some tips. So my first tip would be to go in prepared. So by this, I mean go onto a college that you're thinking about, a college that is close to you or far from you, but you're gonna go travel there. Look on its website and see when its official tours are, and if there's a time that fits for you, then definitely sign up for that because you'll be getting so much more information than if you just show up on campus. I've done this plenty of times, so you need to make sure that if they tell you to park in a certain area, make sure you park there. A lot of times they'll give you a parking pass so it doesn't cost anything for you to go. I would just recommend going on their website and kind of just familiarizing yourself and just kind of getting a feel and a little bit more information so you're not going in totally without any idea what the school is like. That would be my biggest thing. I've been on some unofficial tours just kind of walking around campus because I didn't have time to go on a scheduled tour because I know sometimes they're only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or they're only at 8 a.m. and you're gonna be there in the afternoon, and so it just doesn't work out. But I would definitely recommend official tours over unofficial tours. They give you lots of insight. They can tell you so many things. It's not always possible to know, but I think it's better if your tour guide is a volunteer. I just feel they're more honest that way because a lot of other tour guides are paid, so they have to say, this university is so great, I love it. Just keep that in mind. So tip number 2 kind of goes along with the first one of just being prepared, but this tip is to look out for special events. Instead of just signing up for a tour, look for other opportunities. So for one college that I visited, it was an open house, and that's where all these volunteers were at, so I knew the information they were giving me was genuine. For example, my tour guide was a girl, and she was just saying, don't buy the passes for the football games beforehand, more expensive package, but you get everything beforehand because a lot of people just go, and students will walk together and get in line and buy their tickets together and stuff. I just felt she was giving me real genuine advice and wasn't being biased, and I really appreciated that. Another tour I went on for a school, I think it was invite only. They invited students that they considered of academic excellence. They gave us a bunch of information on scholarships and the honors college and a bunch of other information that wouldn't be given on a regular tour, so I'm really glad I went on that. But I got that because I was signed up for the emails, and I guess maybe they saw my SAT scores or something. But yeah, so definitely sign up for emails, sign up to get this stuff in the mail. I know it can be kind of annoying when you get stuff from colleges that you don't like, and I get 4 or 5, sometimes 12 emails a day from different colleges, and that can be kind of annoying. But I mean, I check my email all the time. I just delete the ones that I don't like, and it still keeps me in contact with the schools that I am interested in, and it's just nice knowing everything that is available to you. So just keep in touch that way, and look out for those special events because they're way more worthwhile, especially if you're traveling far, to go to that instead of just a regular campus tour. So tip number 3 is to bring the right things on your college tour. I remember going at the end of the summer, I think, last year, and I went on this tour and it was so rainy. So thankfully we had a umbrella in the car. So like check out for the weather. Definitely bring tennis shoes because most college tours do like at least a 90-minute walking tour around the campus. It obviously depends on how big the campus is, but yeah, they usually make you walk all around, sit down, and like listen to their spiel about like how diverse their student population is and how many study abroad opportunities there are. It's usually kind of the same thing, but they usually do that at first, and then you split up and go in groups and walk around. But yeah, so be prepared. Bring an umbrella if you need an umbrella. Bring tennis shoes if you're gonna need tennis shoes. And then to go along with my next tip is to bring something to write notes on. Yeah. So tip number 4 is to write notes. And I know it's like, I'm not in school, why would I like write notes when I don't have to? But like writing notes like is so helpful. I actually have a whole journal that I started like a really long time ago, but I still use it, and I wrote out like all the pros and cons of colleges that I've been to, and it's just really helpful. Nice to have everything concise. You can of course write notes on your phone or something, which would also be helpful just like digitally. I definitely recommend like College Board, and there's a lot of other sites too that like can compare universities like side to side, and you can look at like cost and, you know, student population and stuff like that. And so that's really helpful, but like taking notes yourself kind of like helps you remember everything. And, you know, if you're really serious about that college and like you want to know like if they're saying in a presentation that like you need to go to this building if you want help with tutoring, and you need to go to this building if you want help with trying to study abroad, or if you hear like your tour guide saying like this is the best dining hall, like you want to write that stuff down and remember it. And it can be hard if you go on multiple tours. It has been for me, like mixing all of them up, because I'll be like, oh yeah, like that college is like under construction for their media building, but then that was actually another college, but I like saw them both in the same weekend, so I just like got them confused. But yeah, so it's really important then to kind of just take notes, kind of file everything away and remember everything, because it's a waste of your time if you don't like actually pay attention and try to remember everything. And then my last tip number 5, is to go into all these college tours with an open mind. One school in particular that my parents wanted me to see that I really didn't want to go to, but once I went there, I actually saw it really wasn't like that bad. It had some really good programs that were relevant to me, and the campus was like an urban setting, which is something I'm really interested in. So I'm kind of glad I went anyway, even though I don't want them to know that. I kind of been doing this with my dad. It's kind of like our thing, because he is just really interested in this whole kind of thing. So it's kind of like our bonding time. So like I definitely recommend like trying to do that with like one of your parents or something, or you can go on tours with just your friends, and that's fun too. But yeah, it can definitely just be like times to make some memories and just see a variety of schools, so you know of all of your options. And it can be pretty fun because sometimes they give you free stuff. Like I've been given a free bag, free t-shirts, sometimes they give you free food or like coupons to go get food, and like who doesn't want free things? I've been on a lot of tours and I have so many t-shirts now. I'm wearing one right now from the University of Southern Florida. For that tour, it wasn't official. I just kind of walked around campus. You can see it in my Florida vlog, but it was still really nice to see it, and I would love to go there, but it's really far away from where I live, so probably not, but it's really gorgeous. Anyway, so I always pick up like a $10 t-shirt or some sort of souvenir because it's just kind of fun. I think the most important advice is to keep an open mind and to just go see as many colleges as possible, because that will help you kind of make your decision. And if you see one you really don't like, then you know you don't like small technical schools or something like that. Like, at least you know. I hope you guys found this advice helpful, and if you want to see more videos about college, because that is kind of where my life is heading, let me know and I will definitely make some more. I can make some videos about like application process, or like what schools I got into, or you know, something like that. This will all be in the future when I actually like have done it. But yeah, if you want to see something like that, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, because that would be great. I know some people already know what college they have wanted to go to since they were little, because that's like who their family cheers for, like in football and all that. And if that is you, then that is awesome. But if you are unprepared like me and just undecided, then go look at different schools. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!